Good morning, everyone. It's me. Welcome back to my channel. How was your night? Hope you had a good night. In today's video, I would like to share with you 5 lines that we monks say to ourselves every single morning. These 5 lines have brought a lot of positive changes to my life and also to the lives of many monks around the world. They are very simple, but very powerful. And if you practice them consistently, they can help you to cultivate a peaceful mind, a compassionate heart, and a life full of wisdom and joy. Before we begin, let me ask you a question. What is the most important thing in your life? Is it your job, your family, your friends, or maybe your country? Whatever it is, I want you to take a few moments to close your eyes and think about it. Really visualize what it means to you, how it makes you feel, and why it is so special. Now, open your eyes and write down your answer on a piece of paper. This is your most precious thing. Now I want you to do the same exercise with another question. What is the most precious moment in your life? Maybe it was a moment when you were born, when you met someone special, when you experienced something amazing, or when you realized something important. Visualize that moment in your mind and feel the emotions that come up. Write down that moment on a piece of paper. This is your most precious moment. Now I want you to compare both pieces of paper. You will notice that there is a big difference between them. Your most precious thing is something that is always changing, something that is not under your control, something that will eventually disappear. Your most precious moment is something that happened in the past, something that you cannot repeat, something that is already gone. So, what is the most precious thing in your life? Something that is always changing, something that is not under your control, something that will eventually disappear. Your most precious thing is something that is always changing, something that is not under your control, something that will eventually disappear. Your most precious moment is something that happened in the past, something that you cannot repeat, something that is already gone. So, what is the most precious thing in your life? Now I want to share with you a story that will help us understand better the nature of things. A long time ago in India, there was a king who loved to hunt animals in the forest. One day he went hunting with his friends and they saw a deer that was caught in a hunter's trap. The deer was trying to free itself from the trap, but it was too strong and it couldn't escape. The king wanted to make fun of the deer, so he approached it and said, "Hey, little deer, why don't you try harder and break free from the trap?" The deer looked up at the king and replied, "Because I am not afraid of death. If you want to kill me, just do it quickly and end my suffering." The king was surprised by the deer's calmness and courage, and he asked, "Why are you not afraid of death?" The deer said, "Death is part of life. It is inevitable. We all have to die someday. Why should I be afraid of something that is certain for everyone?" The king realized that he had been wrong. He had been avoiding the truth about death and living as if he would live forever. He felt ashamed and guilty for wanting to hurt a creature that was more wise than him. He released the deer and let it go. From that day on, the king became a vegetarian and he started to see all living beings as his brothers and sisters. He understood that he was not superior to any creature and that he had no right to harm or kill anyone. He embraced death as a natural part of life and he lived each day to the fullest, knowing that it could be his last. The story of the deer teaches us several lessons. First, we have to accept the reality of impermanence. Everything in life is constantly changing. Nothing is permanent. Not our body, not our wealth, not our fame, not our relationships. Everything is impermanent. Death is part of life. It is inevitable. We all have to die someday. So why should we be afraid of something that is certain for everyone? And death can happen at any moment. So why not live each day as if it were our last? Why not make the most of every opportunity we have to practice kindness, compassion, and love? Second, we have to cultivate compassion for all living beings. All creatures deserve our respect and kindness, not because they are useful or beneficial to us, but simply because they exist. We are all interconnected and interdependent. We all need each other to survive and thrive. So, we should not harm or kill anyone intentionally. Instead, we should try to understand their point of view and empathize with their suffering. We should treat them as we would like to be treated ourselves, with dignity and compassion. Third, we have to walk the path of wisdom. We have to use our intelligence and discernment to see the truth about life and death. We have to learn from the teachings of the Buddha and the experiences of others. We have to develop our mindfulness and meditation skills to calm our mind and heart and to realize our true nature. Fourth, we have to let go of our attachment and aversion. We have to understand that everything is impermanent and that nothing can satisfy us permanently. We have to detach ourselves from our ego and our desires, and we have to avoid judging ourselves and others. And fifth, we have to keep practicing these 4 steps constantly. It is not enough to practice them once or twice. We have to make them a habit. We have to incorporate them into our daily routine and our daily life. Only then can we transform ourselves and our world. So now, I want to share with you the 5 lines that we monks say to ourselves every morning. These 5 lines are based on the 4 steps that we have just discussed, and they help us to remind ourselves of our goals and values as monks. Line number 1. I am grateful for this new day. This line helps us to cultivate gratitude and joy. Every day is a gift from the universe. Every day is an opportunity to practice our faith and our mission. We should not waste this precious time or take it for granted. We should use it wisely and make it meaningful. Line number 2. I embrace impermanence. This line helps us to accept reality and to let go of our attachment and aversion. We have to understand that everything changes. Nothing is permanent. So we should not cling to anything or resist any change. We should flow with the stream of life and adapt to any situation with serenity and flexibility. Line number 3. I cultivate compassion for myself and others. This line helps us to practice kindness and forgiveness. We have to understand that all living beings are our brothers and sisters. We are all connected, and we all need love and compassion. So we should not hate or judge anyone. We should try to understand their suffering and their perspective. We should help them with generosity and patience. Line number 4. I walk the path of wisdom. This line helps us to follow the teachings of the Buddha and to use our intelligence to see the truth. We have to learn from our experiences and from the experiences of others. We have to meditate and reflect on our thoughts and emotions. We have to read and study the scriptures. We have to listen to the wise people. We have to use our reason and our intuition to guide us. And line number 5, I am at peace with myself. This line helps us to heal our wounds and to overcome our fears and doubts. We have to understand that we are perfect just the way we are. We don't need anyone's approval or validation. We don't have to compare ourselves to anyone else. We have to accept ourselves with love and appreciation. We have to forgive ourselves for our mistakes and our weaknesses. We have to trust ourselves to face any challenge and to achieve any goal. So these are the 5 lines that we monks say to ourselves every morning. We hope that you can practice them too, and that you can benefit from them as much as we do. We know that it is not easy to follow these lines every day, but we also know that it is possible with determination and perseverance. You can start by practicing 1 line a day and then add more lines as you feel comfortable. You can practice them while you are doing your daily activities such as brushing your teeth, washing your face, or walking in the park. You can also practice them with your family, friends, or colleagues. You can make it a habit that you and your loved ones support and encourage each other to practice these lines every day. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for watching this video. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful.